Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I want to welcome everyone, and if this is the first video you've seen of mine, a little bit about me. My name is Steven, and I live in Minnesota, and I was diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was about 18, 19 years old. So I've been living with this illness for about 15 years. In this video, I wanted us to talk about what is it like living with schizophrenia? What do I experience on a daily basis? The easiest way for me to explain it is that my schizophrenia, at least what I experience, is that it feels like my mind is a prison, that no matter how loud I shout, no matter how many times I bang on my cell door, no matter how strong I am, it seems that I can't break out of that prison. And a lot of that has to do with the voices that I hear on a daily basis. Generally, it's about 4 to 6 distinct voices. Each have their own personality. So I hear just 24/7 the whole day, just people shouting at me, screaming at me, calling me names, calling me, using curse words and swear words and just insulting me over and over. And then I also visually hallucinate, and I've talked about this in many videos. There's about 3 to 5 individuals that I visually hallucinate on a regular basis that follow me around everywhere. They are constantly talking about what I do wrong, and they're trying to get me to feel shame and feel guilt for what I've done in the past. And so, really, it's my schizophrenia. It's like every day I'm sitting next to a demon, or that a demon is following me to the grocery store or to the gas station, or to my favorite restaurants, or when I'm having lunch with friends. I love Buffalo Wild Wings, and so it's happened before when I go there with friends, and my hallucinations, the demons that I see, just are bombarding me with suggestions that they want me to do. They're command hallucinations. And so it's difficult when you're being yelled at and being told, get up right now, leave the restaurant, leave your friends, your life is in danger. It's hard for me to ignore that when they're just shouting it at me over and over and over. And so, brothers and sisters, that's one of the hardest things for me when it comes to my hallucinations, when they're just bombarding me over and over and over, and it's lasting all day. It gets tiring and exhausting, and there's been moments to where I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, I feel dead. Like I'm at my breaking point, and so I'm like, fine, voices, I'll listen to you, I'll do what you say, and when they give me a command, I'll listen. It happened when I was living in Alaska, to where my commands kept telling me to pack your bag, get a backpack with some clothes, and just start walking down the highway, and just keep walking, don't look back. And there was a couple times to where that's what I did. I grabbed a backpack, grabbed some clothes, and just started hiking, just walking down the highway. And my partner, my girlfriend at that time, was scared. She's like, well, why are you doing this? What happened? And it was really difficult to explain to her at that time that I'm hearing voices and they're telling me to do this, and I feel like I don't have a choice, that they have me in chains and they're dragging me along, and no matter how much I fight, they're pulling me. It's like they're a ventriloquist and I'm the doll, and they're using the strings to move my arms and legs, and they're the ones in charge of what I'm doing. And so my visual hallucinations definitely can be difficult, which is why I say it's like my mind is a prison, that I don't have the power to make decisions on my own, that I'm always arguing with a voice or arguing with a visual hallucination, I'm arguing with a demon, and I feel powerless a lot. A lot of the time I feel powerless, because it's just, when I say it happens 24/7, 7 days a week, I mean that there's not a single moment of quiet or peace or serenity, that I'm constantly in this war where it's like someone turned on the TV and it was a static image, and you turn the volume all the way up and all you hear is static. Imagine hearing that in your ear 24/7, just all the time. Imagine that. And that would get on your fucking nerves, wouldn't it? And so that's what it's like for me. And then add on the paranoia when, I'm thinking that my life is in danger, so I have to run away, or I have to hide, or I have to pretend that, I'm not home, and I lock my door, and I don't answer a door knock, I don't answer my phone calls, I don't answer text messages because I fear for my life. And then on top of the paranoia, you have disorganized thinking, which causes me to be confused during conversations, and I ask people to repeat themselves, and still I'm just like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And when I reply, my reply has nothing to do with the conversation, and it's my brain playing word salad, is that I'm just saying shit, and that person doesn't understand what the hell I'm talking about. And so I hope you understand now why when I say schizophrenia for me is like there's a prison in my head, in my mind, that I just can't escape. And no matter how many times I try deliverance, no matter how many times I pray, no matter how many times someone lays on hands and tries to heal me, a pastor, preacher, whoever it is, none of that crap works. So brothers and sisters, when you keep telling me, oh, you need deliverance, it's demons, you need someone to lay on hands, someone to heal you, it's like, bitch, please. I've tried all those things. I've tried all of the suggestions you're giving me multiple times. And so what you're saying is not helpful to me. Honestly, it isn't. Rather, what it would be nice to hear is, I hear what you're saying, that must be difficult. Stephen, I love you, and I'm here for you if you ever need to talk. That would be the proper response to someone who has schizophrenia, so you can remind them that they're loved, they're important, and that you're there to support them. See, now I'm kind of getting a little bit fired up because of this topic, but I'm going to leave it at that because my hallucinations definitely are picking up right now. Morning time, they were kind of subsided, but I knew they were planning their attack. And this afternoon, they've picked up, and they're definitely trying to cause some problems. They're putting their hands on me, and I can feel them just, squeeze my shoulders, and just I can feel them blowing in my ear to just annoy me. And so they're starting to physically get active, and I hate that feeling. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to make sure I pray, and I'm going to make sure I talk to Jesus Christ throughout my afternoon, that I read some scripture, that I just focus on Jesus, and I swear to God, I will not let Legion win. I will not let him get the best of me. I will knock that motherfucker out today. That's if I have to. But again, this is me. I swear, I curse. If that's something you don't like, just skip my videos, because you're not going to like my content. I just speak how I feel. And, when I say my brain, there's a fucking prison in my brain, that's what I mean. And so I hope you hear my honesty and my sincerity when I tell you that schizophrenia is no joke. And a lot of times your comments and suggestions are not helpful, but keep doing it. Keep commenting those things, and I'll say thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for your advice. And I'll just leave it at that. So thank you guys for listening. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Much love.